We're back on the Vicky, and Cash is here. He looks really good in person. It's my first time meeting you, Cash.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
I'm really pleased. You got pretty eyes. Are those yours?
Yes, they are. They're real.
They were, because people think you wear contacts though, or
Sometimes.
sometimes. Now, Cash, what is your category?
Uh,
For those who don't know,
I walk pretty boy realness.
when last ball you walked?
Last ball I walked, probably Virginia Awards ball.
And how did you do?
I won.
Oh, you. Who was that? Oh, you said that I won. Now, was Ebony your first house?
No, I first started walking in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
I was at St. Clair. I started my ballroom career in Virginia under AMP, who's now Father LaCroix.
And are you basically from Virginia? Like, were you based out of Virginia? Or?
No, I'm from Jersey. I just went to college down there.
Oh, speaking of college and go and stuff like that, what was your major?
I'm majoring in political science.
Okay, are you still currently in college?
Yes, I am. I go to school at ECC. I graduate this fall.
Oh, congratulations, sexy guys. Let me stop. I have a dude. Anyway, so how long you been at Ebony for?
I've been at Ebony for a year and a half. It'll be 2 years in December.
And do you like the comfort zone at Ebony? Do you like, is it family oriented? Like, how do you feel about the Ebonys?
I love the house of Ebony. I don't see myself going nowhere else. As long as the structure there stays the same, I'm gonna stay at Ebony for life.
What's the thing I do?
E for L.
E for L.
E.
I had a lot of Ebonys on the show. Speaking of Ebonys, do you have any Ebonys that, like, need to just pack it up? That's in the house. Like, who needs to just go in the house of Ebony? No shade. Let's talk real.
That just need to pack it up. Well, I don't know a lot of Ebony's. One thing I was kind of against, no shade, I was kind of against Katrina coming back to the house.
Katrina, who did the show, friend to the show?
Yeah.
What? You didn't see her come back?
No, I mean, I live for Katrina. I love Katrina. I knew Katrina for years now.
Mm-hmm.
Just for her leaving and then wanting to come back, I just didn't see that at all.
Do you feel like Malaysia is like the hot female figure in the house? Like, do I need Katrina and Dawn and all those other girls?
Dawn's my mother. That's my mother.
That's my auntie, actually. Shout out to Dawn.
Shout out to my mom. I love you.
Yeah, do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
I feel as though when it comes to female figures or anybody, whoever walks any category, they always have their moment in time.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, it's Malaysia's time.
It's Malaysia's time. I feel the same.
I mean, because my mom did hold it down as a St. Clair.
Dawn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Dawn, you gotta come on the show, Dawn, and chat.
Yes.
Shout out to Dawn. Now, back to that. Now, St. Clair, I mean, what made you leave St. Clair? You never told me why you left the house.
I left St. Clair because it was Sean St. Clair, overall father, mega father. That's my dad as well. It was a big power struggle within the house, where Aura St. Clair, the mega mother, iconic. It was just a big dispute as far as power struggle. She was going to depart from St. Clair and return back to the old St. Clair with the E at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. And she was going to wind up making my father Amp the overall father. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. They kind of backed off on my father Amp, which hurt his feelings. And, I really didn't want to be in the middle of it because, commuting back and forth to Jersey and Virginia, I felt in the middle.
Too much.
Yeah, so I told them they couldn't, resolve the problem. I was going to leave, and that's when I left the house.
That's when you left the house. And became Ebony.
Yes, I did.
Okay, now, speaking of pretty boys, who are some of the pretty boys that you look up to in the scene since just your category? Like, who is a threat for Cash? Like, when you walk into somebody, you're like, he's woke, I gotta be on my P's and Q's. Who? Let's throw out names like Joel Mizrahi.
At first, when I first started walking, pretty awareness, I felt as though I should never lose. Because I am like the epitome of my category. I am pretty. I may not be the realest thing walking, but I am pretty.
What makes you pretty, Cash? Is it those eyes?
My eyes, my smile, my skin complexion. I look like my mom. I mean.
Okay. Are you mixed with something, Cash? Because you look like you exotic.
Yes,
you have exotic like
yeah.
teeth. And you have pretty teeth, white teeth.
Thank you. I'm actually, my dad's Jamaican and my mom's black and white.
Oh, so it's burden then. You Jamaican.
Yeah.
Excuse my French.
And I said, yeah, and I agreed to it. But people who that are I try to do a little bit of my history. I know it was Buddha Balenciaga. Big ups to him. I never met him personally.
CJ Garçon's another hot pretty boy on the block.
I was gonna get to him. Because we had slightly got into it at the Rumble Ball, where he tried to turn pretty boy realness into thug realness, and I wasn't having that.
What ball was this at?
This is at the Rumble Ball. Don't know which number. Don't keep up with the numbers. But me and CJ's cool now. I'm not one of them type of realness boys who do all the pushing and stuff. I just
That's your style.
That's not my style. Never been my style.
Well, do you have a favorite though? You never really answered the question.
People I respect now, I would say it's CJ. I respect CJ. I respect at the scene Amari Herrera in Chicago. I respect him, and of course my twin Jaden Ebony.
Yeah. Keyshawn. My nephew.
Yeah.
Kitty.
Shout out to
that she worked that category?
Yeah.
I thought she was oh no, she was facing the Kiki scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to my Uncle Sean Milan too.
Another one I was
and Dante Aga.
And Dante Aga.
Shout out to you.
What about how do you feel about Bijan Chanel from LA? I don't know if you she's known.
She's pretty.
I think they should have a $5,000. I think they should have a $5,000.
I've been talking about that. They've been doing $5,000 phase, female figure performance, schoolboy, thug, this and that, third. How about we do $5,000 for pretty boy? Like
gotta be.
Let's forget realness. Let's see who's actually pretty.
Let's see who's really pretty.
No makeup, no fitteds, because a lot of you do wear makeup.
And I actually see in person, everything look nice to me. It's very pretty, right, Chinky? It's very on. Something's going on. I'm gonna get into that too. Huh. She's quiet on the set. But we're gonna
Hold on, wait. So let's talk about your Kiki career. Why did you leave LaRue? You was father, right?
Yes, I was father NYC, and I was overseer of DC, Maryland, Virginia. Before that, I was a Poochie, but I left LaRue because, honestly, I'm not going to have somebody be over me as far as the founder, Tremel, who gets no respect.
And this is in the house of Poochie?
No, this is in the house of LaRue.
This is a Jersey house. I never heard of this. I believe.
LaRue is it started in New York. House. It's a New York house.
Nobody really cares.
Yeah.
Okay.
I left Poochie because let's start why I left Poochie. I left Poochie because I had the opportunity to become father LaRue, NYC. I had no problems with Poochie. I love Poochie. I left LaRue because I wasn't going to have Tremel, oversee me, somebody who's not respected in Kiki scene or the real scene. And
Who is Tremel?
That's what everybody say. He's the founder.
Well, you know what? We're not wasting our time with her. Yeah. Nah, I don't like to know. When you're an extra, I'm not coming out. Extras.
Coming out Legends Ball. And
Legends, I got to get into that. So you all coming out in your house. Sequoia, maybe?
New house. I have a position. Yes, I am a father of a Kiki house. Again, I'm not going to give no names of the house. Just be aware.
Is it something in Jersey or something in New York?
We're going to club. We have chapters in Jersey, New York, Chicago. We're storming. Trust me, we're going to be there.
Now, how do you feel about the Kiki scene today? Especially the roast thing. People comparing.
Comparison.
Or you can never compare, but
you can never compare because the real scene been around for so long, in my eyes. But the Kiki scene is actually becoming hot. I think a lot of people put more interest into the Kiki scene now than they do actually the real scene. Because I guess it's more fun if people have more opportunity to do things than they would have, than they could in the real scene.
Exactly.
I mean, I enjoy it though. No fighting, so
it could be.
It could be.
I have been at some back in the day.
It could be, but it hasn't been one yet. I haven't seen.
Now we're gonna come back with Cash for part 2, and this is when we're gonna get personal. So stay tuned.